My wife left a note saying, "Don't look for me," so I didn't. The note was on our kitchen counter Tuesday morning, written in her neat cursive on expensive stationery. "I need to be on my own for a while. This isn't working anymore. I need freedom. Don't look for me." Her house key sat next to it like a period at the end of a sentence she'd been writing in her head for months. Lauren had always been dramatic, the type to make grand gestures and expect me to chase after her. But this felt different. Half her closet was empty, and she'd taken the designer bags and jewelry. Most guys would have called her friends, checked hotels, maybe hired a private investigator. But I'm a planner, not a chaser, so I did exactly what she asked. I didn't look for her. Instead, I called Walter, the most ruthless divorce lawyer in our city. "My wife has abandoned our marriage," I told him during our emergency consultation. "I have written proof of her intentions." Next, I called our bank's fraud hotline. "I suspect unauthorized activity on our joint accounts," I explained calmly. Within 2 hours, everything was frozen pending investigation. She had no idea about my separate emergency fund I'd been quietly building for 3 years after her last dramatic exit attempt. Then I packed a weekend bag and drove to Colorado for a hiking trip I'd been planning anyway, while she posted Instagram stories with captions like "Finally free, new chapter begins." And sometimes you have to lose yourself to find yourself. Always with her co-worker Kyle conveniently positioned in the background. Monday morning, I'm walking up the steps to Walter's downtown office for our strategy meeting. That's when I see her hop sitting on the concrete steps in the same adventure outfit from her photos, mascara streaked down her cheeks. "Nathan," she practically launched herself at me. "My card was declined at Starbucks this morning. The savings account says frozen. The checking account won't let me transfer anything. What's happening to our money?" I stopped and looked at her. "Financial security protocol, Lauren. When someone abandons their financial responsibilities and disappears, you protect the remaining assets." "Abandons?" Her voice cracked. "I just needed space to figure things out. You can't just freeze everything and destroy our entire marriage over one note." "I'm not destroying anything," I said, stepping around her toward the glass office doors. "I'm simply formalizing the independence you clearly wanted." Her face went completely white. "You actually hired a divorce lawyer over a note asking for space. You left very specific instructions," I replied. "Don't look for you. I'm following them precisely." That evening around 7 p.m., Kyle showed up at my front door with Lauren cowering behind him. "She needs to get her belongings," he announced, trying to shoulder past me into my own house. "Have her attorney contact mine for supervised property retrieval," I replied calmly, not moving from the doorway. "Don't be a petty-a-hole about this, Nathan. She made an emotional mistake. People need time to process things." "Is that a threat regarding my property, Kyle?" I asked loudly. He backed off immediately, but not before muttering something about how I'd regret being such a controlling loser about the whole situation. Later that night, unable to sleep, I decided to check our old shared computer in the home office. What I found made my stomach drop. 6 months of hotel bookings with Kyle, restaurant reservations for 2, late-night messaging apps I'd never seen before, dating website browsing from our home computer while I was at work conferences. The morning she left, her search history told the real story. How long does temporary separation take? Making husband jealous, effective strategies. I screenshot everything and emailed the entire folder to Walter with the subject line. The fallout was swift, brutal. I renewed our apartment lease individually, using her abandonment note and Kyle's threatening visit as legal justification that she'd forfeited her tenant rights. 6 months later, the divorce was completely finalized. She walked away with her personal car, whatever clothes fit in 2 suitcases, and a small portion of our savings account after legal fees.